No quit.
Nothing.
Boom. Lock
No
up.
rebound that.
No foul. Contest. You're not going to score on the side of the floor that this dude is on.
And then people were wondering why I get so excited about dudes like this. They was wondering why I get so hyped when I see dudes like this. Because I'm telling you, Ox, dudes like this. Look at that defense right there.
He's a ball hawk. He's a ball hawk. That's what it is.
He's on your team, Ox. You crossing his name out of guys that need to be on the floor because he already in your scouting report.
Yeah.
You're thinking about the other dudes. You're trying to figure out where to run this for everybody else because he's already going to be on the floor.
Chill, he's one of those guys, Chill. He's one of those guys that I love guys like him, the type of guy that you can't look at the box score.
No.
Like if you want to know about Carter Bryant, don't look at the box score. You have to watch him play basketball. The box, like those are my favorite type of players. You know what I'm saying? The ones that are doing all the stuff that we're not marking down. You know what I mean? A real hooper's hooper. I love a ball hawk. Like you said yesterday, Chill. And that's why I like when you're somewhere and you don't really know what's happening, so you just chase the ball. Like I might have got lost, but you don't know that because I'm gonna make something happen. You know, I love that.
Yeah, I loved y'all reacting to Carter on that super chat yesterday. I clipped that shit up and I posted it on socials, and it's blowing up and shit now. And I think there's a reason that people are really appreciating this, because people do appreciate effort when they see it. Like, they're not stupid. They can see that, right? They're like, oh, this dude is a dog. And if you remember the first time I brought up Carter on the panel, I brought it up to you, Cho, and I said, you're gonna love this guy. This guy, you're gonna like him.
You did say that. I do remember that. Yes, you did.
Yeah.
And I hear that a lot. You know, not from you, but I hear that a lot. Chill, you're gonna love this guy. Chill, you're gonna love this guy. When I watch Carter again, that's what I said yesterday. He's what Drew Holiday was to Steve Kerr last year at the Olympics. He's gonna be on the floor. I will find run for him. And if you got an issue with it, then that's a you problem. He need to play. He needs to be on the floor. It's that simple.
Facts.
No doubt. Mm-hmm. I like Flagg at the one though. I do like that, and I think that's going to work throughout the course of the season.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, what's a 1, what's a 2? Give him some point forward reps. We seen Anthony Davis bringing the basketball up for the Dallas Mavericks at points last time, right? So like in last year. So
yeah, okay. Big man.
I don't think he should ever be specifically the point guard, but as a person that can relieve the stress for guys like D'Lo. Come on, bro, you not have no chance at dunking that. Go finish the bucket. You know, so I think he'll be able to do that, like be a release valve, catch it off the glass and push the break. Get, you know, loose ball steals and be able to push the fast break. Like I wouldn't consider him, he's our point forward or point guard, but he can definitely bring the ball up the court and alleviate pressure for D'Angelo Russell.
Right. Well, Ox, let me ask you, you have two of your favorite players are Chris Webber. I was thinking about Kevin Garnett. Those are two of your guys, right? If they played today with how we see Joker operating, you know, as a point center, you think those guys will do something similar?
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I think similar to Joker.
Like you see Joker initiating the offense from 94 feet. He's bringing the basketball up and stuff like that. You think Kevin Garnett and Chris Webber would do more of that stuff if they were playing today?
Yeah, but and I was talking to somebody about this other. I hate it when I know I do it a lot, but I still hate it. Like comparing those times because the game is just so much different. It's almost like a whole completely different game. But I do think Chris Webber would do it a lot more. Like I think Chris Webber would probably do it even more than KG.
Right.
But yeah, I think so. But I think that's based on the game being changed more than the player though.
Right, because the player is still the player. Like Mohamed Abdul-Rauf could shoot. Like it just was frowned upon to take 12 threes a game. Right? That doesn't change the fact that he could shoot. Right, Reggie Miller could shoot way more. Dražen Petrovic could shoot way more. It just wasn't popular back then. So you think about those numbers back then, you'd be like, oh, 24 points per game. But you're like, okay, well, if I speed up the era and I give them more shots from three, and knowing how much the NBA prioritizes threes, those guys would be averaging 30, you know, easy, or 28 more. Like they'd be averaging way more than 20 that they were averaging. So I think it's fair to take a ball handler like Chris Webber, you know, who had that transition ball handling ability that he did, and just be like, damn, like in the age of point forwards, this dude would be way more unlocked.
Yeah, but I got to be careful with my Chris Webber praise. You know that I might need to stop saying Chris Webber's name for a little while. They're not gonna let me live that one down. But and that Penn, that right there, and that's why I still stand on Ray Allen. I still got Ray Allen as my best shooter of all time because I just thought he just came in a time when it wasn't like that. He just came in a time when we weren't shooting 13, 14, 15, 16 threes a game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. Like imagine Ray Allen when it was acceptable to shoot 20 threes in a game.
I'm on record, and I still stand on it. He's the best catch and shoot shooter that I've ever seen. The separation between him and Curry is Curry off the bounce, 25 feet away from the basket. There's no defense for that.
Yeah,
no defense for that. I think that's for me. That's the separation.
I mean, he's 6'6". You know what I'm saying? Super athlete, especially in his prime. He was a super athlete, and so that's all I'm saying. And I'm fine being wrong. I'm fine being wrong. I just think that it would look a lot different. That's all.
I do remember Ray Allen like throughout his career, especially in Milwaukee, because being a Knicks fan at the time, a Raptor fan at the time, had to deal with him a lot back then. Yeah, I'm looking at his 3-point attempts. Do you realize Ray Allen, through the first 5 years of his career, only attempted like 4.5 attempts a game from three?
Like, imagine if that went to like 9 or 10.
Jesus Christ. And he was averaging 19 points per game in the slowest era.
Oh, man. Penn, you're this nostalgia, Penn. You're a nostalgia merchant.
I'm a nostalgia merchant. My bad.
It's nostalgia. Oh, my God. Ray Allen couldn't shoot.
And by the way, Ox, not only if we went up to 9 or 10 threes a game, we actually running action for him to get open. Like
Ray Allen was coming through the lane, dunking on dudes.
We running action to get him open, by the way.
He would be way more open because there would be more 3-point shooting threats around him.
Oh, yeah. Push him out.
Okay. Lock up.
Stay on the ground right there. In the NBA,
gap. And notice he only helps away from the gap because he knew the shot clock was going down. Yep. Bro, this guy's basketball IQ is next level insanity.
Only issue I have right there, Penn, was when he left the ground. Right there. In the NBA, that's gonna be he's going to the free throw line shooting. But other than that, that was a perfect possession of defense, if you ask me.
But he jumped past the guy. He didn't jump into him.
But still, in the NBA though, still they're gonna figure out a way, and it might not be called. I'm just saying, in the league, they're gonna pump fake and go into that. You just got to
big man down in that lane and ask for the ball. See, damn, Big Ox.
And he's 7'5".
Yes, get in that lane and ask for the ball.
Right now, it's a space. You see that space right there? He can flash to. Right there, it's still open.
Rebound.
Down. Okay.
So we got some drag action. Good screen. Good shot, yo. That's a good shot. Yes, that's a good shot. That's good action. I like that.
Okay. San Antonio up 19-9. Dope.
I do like that.
And it's really coming down to the defense, yo. It really is. It's not like Dylan Harper coming out here and scoring 16 points and dragging them up. It's the defense, it's the fundamentals.
I wonder if it's a theme with San Antonio in terms of their offense.
Pardon?
Yes, I said I wonder if it's a theme with their defense. I mean, with their offense. Sure. Orlando.
Well, teams take on the identity of their best player, right? Wemby is very defensively oriented and a very selfless player. So I think that sort of extends down. They learned this with Tim Duncan, right?
Right. And David Robinson too, by the way.
Absolutely.
Yep.
That selfless culture did start with David Robinson because he just allowed a rookie to come in and be the man.
Well, I don't think he had much of a choice.
In fairness, yeah.
Yeah,
and he didn't pout about it. About it.
That's the thing. Like, he didn't see
let
him
it
stick
happen.
out the bottom lip like this. No, he recognized what Duncan was and what he was trying to do. He recognized what Duncan was. And he was like, well, in order for me to get to where I'm trying to go, this dude gonna get me there. So I better get on board.
Yeah. I'll never understand a good player who don't want to play with another good player. Like, that's insane to me. Like, you should want to play with better players.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I'm realizing just watching the OKC Thunder play is like you got to set the tone of this is how we defend. You put on that jersey, this is how you're going to defend. You're going to guard, hard nose, 94 feet. You're going to have active hands, right?
And Carter Bryant looks like he's in the mold of what Leonard was, like that archetype of player. Like, this is what I'm gonna come in and do. We can fix the offense later.
He grew up watching him. He was 5 years old. He shared a story. I think Kawhi was asked about Carter a year ago at a press conference, and he was like, "Yeah, I remember him," because his dad was coaching him at the time. And he's like, "Yeah, he was 5 years old, and we would be, doing our practices, and he would come on the court after, and he would shoot the ball around." So that's like shit, man.
This Carter Bryant dude is somebody that I might want to fight him. Like, he gonna make you want to fight him.
So all the people that I would want to play with are the type of people that I would want to fight.
So you want to play basketball with me then?
I don't want to fight you, Pin. I'll tell you what, you one of the last people I want to fight.
He is one of those dudes, Ox, where like watch out, man. Back off. God damn.
Yeah. I'm an asshole on the basketball court. I'll tell you that. I'm a fucking asshole.
Like, chill. I know people think I'll just be hyping up Bron all the time. Like, oh, that's just your brother. Like, no, Bron is one of my favorite teammates I've ever had. But also, we've been in leagues where we were on separate teams. We met each other in the championship, and I was ready to fight. Like, bro, we go, let's get down. Like, I love playing with people that I want to fight. Carter Bryant, chill. He might be my favorite player in 4 seasons.
Why you bullshitting?
Yeah, he might be.
You.
Let's go, Carter.
Facts.
Well, it's very similar to when Penn told me I was going to love him because he's in the archetype of Herb Jones and Dyson Daniels. And the reason why I wasn't wrapped up in Dyson Daniels as much as I should have been, I was wrapped up in Herb Jones. And this guy right here, he looks like he's kind of that kind of player. That's what he looks like.
Yeah. He won over a lot of people because at the draft, he was asked about who he models himself after. And he said, like, Tamani Kamara, Herb Jones. People were like, Tamani FC, stand up. This dude's a real hooper. Chill. Sure. The reason, something I didn't share with you, I think he might know almost about basketball history. He would give you a run for your money. I'm not kidding. He'd give you a run for your money. So you ask him, like, oh, what school did Corliss Williamson go to? He know that. He know all of it. That's the craziest thing. So
I just like the fact that guys like this guy Bryant are guys that good defense. Way to show. Good. We can switch that. Good.
Okay.
Get by it. Don't switch.
Defense.
Good.
How many?
Get out.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Get out.
Jeez.
No, he's necessary. We need him. Yes, we need. Coach Greg Popovich is on the sideline thinking to himself, I might want to come out of retirement for this kid.
Dude, he was number 3 on my board. I watched my Raptors pass up on him. Like, I was inside, I swallowed sadness, but I was like, you know what? I hope he goes to the Spurs or the Thunder so I can root for him. Mm-hmm. Literally covering the Spurs this year for this guy. Not even kidding.
I said it earlier to Ox on Chill with Chill that I'm on the league pass, like the teams that they ask who you like. San Antonio's going because I'm gonna be watching specifically because of this kid.
Take him. Yep. Take him. Make it. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Assertive mistakes, man. Mm-hmm. He's a 38% 3-point shooter last year. He's gonna be fine.
No, he was out of control in that. He was out of control with that one. Don't tell me that guys ain't playing defense in today's game, yo. Don't tell me that, because yes, they are. Yes, guys are. I hear that so many different times, and I'm just so sick of hearing it. Yes, guys are playing defense. They 100% are playing defense. Yes, they are.
Okay. Yo, the Dallas Mavericks are scoring a point a minute right now. Less. They're scoring less than a point a minute. That's insane.
shot. And by the way, Penn, I think that Jason Kidd, he's going to implement Cooper Flagg at the lead guard spot. Now, he ain't going to be Trey Young or Luka or anything like that, but there's going to be times when he's bringing the ball up. There's going to be times where he has him as the lead guard in stretches of the game, and it's going to work too, by the way.
I think his handle is a little high. I think he might be, he's 18. He won't turn 19 until December. So there aren't a lot of 18-year-olds who can come in and dominate right away. Even LeBron didn't dominate right away. I mean, he was hella good, but he didn't dominate right away. So I don't know. And LeBron 18 was way better than Cooper Flagg. So I'm not low on Cooper. I think Cooper's going to be amazing, but I think his value is going to be more as like a two-way glue guy for the first few years. And then hopefully his offense rounds out. But he can do point forward stuff. He can do that. That's a utility. I wouldn't use him as a point guard, though.
I just think it's hard. I mean, Bryant told us years ago, and I already knew this anyway, but Bryant just said it out loud, that one guy dominating the basketball, you're not winning like that. You're not. You're not winning with one guy dominating the ball because it's not that difficult when that guy has the ball to load up in front of him. It's not difficult to guard that. Right. But when I got a guy like Cooper Flagg, who as a point forward, he's not dominating the ball. If I'm going to put Cooper Flagg at the lead guard and he's bringing the ball up, I got to change some of the offense. I don't want to have him with the ball and have him dominating the ball. I want to put him in spaces where the ball is moving and I can get him in mismatches, whether it's on the block, whether it's in the mid post, and then he can go to work. But I can also get him in mismatches when he does have the ball bringing it up, but I don't want that to be primarily it because I've seen that already with James Harden. I've seen that already with Luka, and it doesn't work long term. It doesn't.
Didn't we just kind of see that with Shea?
Not really. And the reason why we didn't was because guys like J-Dub, right? Not only guys like J-Dub, but guys like Lou Dort, guys like and also with Oklahoma City, their defense was a lot of their offense. And I'm also on record pen saying I think that Oklahoma City's offense needs to change. The ball needs to move a little bit more for
the kid.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like, look, I think there's a survivor bias when it comes to success in the NBA. We always mark it as, well, this team didn't win, that team didn't win, etc. So it can't be done. Allen Iverson did get to the finals. Just ended up going against Shaq and Kobe. Maybe if he goes up against a lesser team, they break through. That was a really good team. And James Harden and Chris Paul, let's not forget that Rockets team was damn good. Like, they were a legitimate contender with him playing that way. I also think Giannis is super ball dominant. You may not think of him as a lead guard or whatever, but his usage is insanity, like 37, 38%. So I don't know. Like, I think you have to be good to dominate the ball that much. But LeBron was very ball dominant, wasn't he?
Yes. And if you remember in Miami, the year that they won the championship in 12, he played off the ball a lot more. The ball moved a lot more. Chris Bosh was a lot more involved in the offense. Same logic with the triangle offense. Same logic with what's going on in San Antonio. Same logic what's going on with your Toronto Raptors. The ball was moving a lot more. I don't subscribe to the guy who has.
What about Luka making it to the finals?
Well, he also had a guy in Kyrie Irving, who was played really well off the ball, so that really helped. And on top of that Dallas defense was really good. And I don't think we give that Dallas defense nearly enough credit for how good they were and how they masked Luka's deficiencies.
Sure. Yeah, I just think
good pass.
Okay, Carter, come on, bro. Got to yam that, bro. He has like some incredible dunks.
Not rising up over him.
Go through him.
That's a big body.
That's us.
I do think defense is very infectious, though. When one guy starts like clapping his hands a little bit and picking up, like everybody gets a little bit more intense.
I would have liked to have seen Wemby play in the summer league again. I would have liked to have seen that, even if it's only for one game, maybe 2 games. I would like to see him play again.
He's so good for this league, man.
Hey.
Okay, Harper.
Good finish.
Good finish for sure. Use all that length.
If you put him out there on that floor, and he even breaks a toenail. And mind you, chill. I'm with you on the thing like, oh, you can't be scared to get hurt. You got to play.
Yo.
Good shot.
Well, with guys like Victor Wembanyama, no sir. No sir.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's not like guys don't play pro-am. How is this any different than a pro-am?
That's
right. Well, Vic, my thing too with that, and I understand it's hard to tell guys what they can and cannot do, but
right,
Vic, hey Vic, you ain't playing no pro-am, like not, especially not right now at this age, and we, you know what I'm saying, we just missed a lot of the season with blood clot, all that stuff, man. No way.
I'm just thinking if he's gonna do anything this summer, he might as well do it around us, right around the organization.
Oh, for sure.
That's what I was thinking. Even if it's only for a game, because I doubt I'll see Cooper Flagg after tonight. After this afternoon, we might not see him again. He'll probably play. If he does play, I'd be surprised if he played more than this. So right, I wouldn't have mind seeing Wemby maybe 1 or 2 games, because again, I got to do something. It's not like I'm not doing anything in the offseason. Right, I'm doing something. So if I'm doing something, I might as well do it around the crew.
It's just really rare to see guys in their 3rd year, Cho. Very rare.
Oh, we are in year 3. That's right. I thought we was in year 2. I'm bugging.
Yeah.
That's my only thing. And I don't know exactly. I know y'all probably know. As far as contracts goes and what you can and cannot do, it's certain guys where I'm like, man, that pro-am stuff is out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. I love the pro-ams. I played in so many pro-ams, played against so many pros in the pro-ams, and it's great basketball too, especially if you're in a good pro-am.
Yeah.
But like in a pro-am setting, you never know who's out here. Like, you never know who's filling in, playing. And a lot of guys, I don't think they have any malicious intent, but a lot of guys don't understand there's certain things you don't do. You know what I'm saying? And that can get somebody hurt.
You ever play Drew League?
No, I never played in the Drew, but but you know, it's just like it's scary. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about specific guys like Victor Wembanyama. I would be doing everything in my power to not allow him to play in pro-ams. You know what I'm saying? Now,
I agree with you, because like the cost is so high and the reward is 0, right? Like, what are you getting from this, right? We saw, what was it? Chet Holmgren in his first year. Before his first year, and he got injured in a pro-am, right? When he was, I think it was LeBron.
It was a non-contact injury, by the way. It wasn't like he stepped on James's foot or something like that. It was a non-contact injury, which I could do that anywhere. I could do that working out in the facility. I could do that working out by myself. Klay Thompson snapped his Achilles working out, so it can happen anywhere. So it's not like it's a situation where I was doing something malicious. I mean, it's basketball. I'm a hooper. I play basketball. This is what I do. And this kind of setting right here, like we talk about competition. I mean, how much better competition am I going to get? I'm going to play against guys in Rico Hines at UCLA. I'm going to play against guys, I don't know, in France. I might as well get a run or 2, and that's all. That's all I was saying. I wasn't saying he's got to play in the summer league the entire summer. I was just thinking a game or 2 where I can get a run within our system and get around our guys.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think for all these other players looking at someone like Wemby, they're going to go really hard at him, because that's how they want to make their name, right? They want to go through him. They want to dunk on him. They want to strip him. So he's going to deal with a lot of physicality from dudes trying to make their name off of him.
Aren't I dealing with that during the season, though?
Not really.
No.
Because these dudes are a different level of hungry. You know? And just because a dude is hungry doesn't mean he's a good basketball player. It just means he's hungry, right? So, I mean, I think we've all played with basketball with a dude who just like neglects the rules.
Yeah,
just chopping down at your arm, chopping down at your knee, trying to hit you hard. So
you got to deal with those type of guys that are like, he's not gonna dunk on me. I'm knocking him out the air. Like,
exactly.
What? That's it's because to me, getting dunked on has never been an embarrassing thing to me. So it's just like, I'm gonna go meet you at the rim if you dunk it, whatever. But a lot of people don't realize like that's a part of basketball. So they think it's like an embarrassment to get dunked on by an NBA guy or something. Like, I'm gonna go meet him, I'm gonna go take him out or something. And in their brain, that actually makes sense to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, not real hoopers, you know what I mean? But I just think you got to worry about that type of stuff. And on top of that, chill, I can accept Victor Wembanyama getting hurt in a basketball game in November, you know what I'm saying, we're playing in Charlotte. I can accept that. But getting hurt in the summer, I can't. It'll rub me the wrong way. That's all. But to your point, though, y'all, you got to play ball. You got to play ball. So
one of the healthiest guys, Touchwood, in the league has been DeMar DeRozan. He's been in the Drew League like his whole life. You know, he's always hooping. So I don't know. It is random.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm fine with DeMar. I'm fine with DeMar DeRozan playing. And I'm not saying Victor Wembanyama is more valuable. I know he might be whatever monetarily.
He is.
But it's just a certain type of guy. Like certain type of guys, I'm cool with you playing. You know what I'm saying? There's other type of guys like Kobe Bryant, James Harden, them dudes, man, you go get it in. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren.
Okay.
Those guys, nah, bro.
Skinny guys. You're not cool with skinny guys playing summer league.
Tall, skinny guys, except for Kevin Durant. I don't want you playing in certain leagues.
I got you.
It's a case by case basis.
I get you. You cool with Scotty Barnes playing summer league? Or like summer runs and shit like that, because he's solid.
Scotty Barnes got the type of game where I don't see you just getting hurt. You know what I mean? I don't know. I could be wrong. It's just how I look at it. I don't know.
So we had, to your point, Ox, we talked about playing in pro-am. So going into my junior year of college, when I was going to Utah State that summer, it was the summer '94. I played in the Jersey Shore League. So Eddie Jones was in it. Anthony Mason was in it. I ran in the backcourt with Bobby Hurley. Right. Okay. This is the kind of pro-am it was, and we ended up in the championship game. Like I'm going up against dudes, and I'm in college, by the way, but I'm also going up against dudes that go to Rutgers. I'm going up against dudes that go to Seton Hall. So that's what I'm dealing with in the summer. Chet, right? Chet, on the other hand, okay, I think Chet is a level above, 2 levels above the majority of these guys. I don't think any of these guys are on Chet's level. Even this guy with the ball, like that's a good shot too, by the way. That's a damn good shot. That's a damn good shot. But I felt like the confidence that you have coming into the season after that. Like I left that. We ended up in the championship game in the Jersey Shore League. Danielle Marshall was on our team too, by the way. We ended up leaving. I ended up leaving that summer league. My confidence was through the roof. I was thinking, I ain't gonna see nobody in college that's this good. I'm not running in the backcourt with nobody as good as Bobby Hurley. I'm not running with nobody that good. I'm not going to play against anybody in college as good as Anthony Mason or Eddie Jones. I'm not going to see nobody like that.
That's a great point, Chill, and I agree with you. Once again, I'm going to use Ron as an example again. I really don't think y'all understand how good at basketball Ron actually is.
No, I can see. I could tell. I could tell watching.
Like I remember when we ran in the pro-am out here, and before that. We had did like a little practice, kind of like a tryout for the little pro-am team. And there was a guy there that just had Ron's number that day. So for the first maybe week or so, Ron wasn't getting much play. And I'm like telling coach, like, come on, I need him. Let's go. Mike James comes, and I believe I told you that story. Ron was, I'm talking about Mike James, leading scorer in EuroLeague history. Ron gives him 40, killing him, makes Mike James takes his jersey off and leaves the gym because Ron's cooking him that bad. A month later, Ron's in Germany. You know what I'm saying? Like Ron went from sitting on the bench in the pro-am, finally got to start playing, cooked Mike James, and the next month, he's over the water. You know what I'm saying? It could just be a confidence boost, like to your point, Chill. So I definitely feel you on that. Definitely feel you on that.
Yeah, like sometimes it helps.
It's a good shot.
Like it just helps to know that you belong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I remember grade 8.
Go up.
We were our school was sending like 2 players to basketball camps in New York, and it was like the best 2 players in the school get sent to that camp. So you go to that camp, and now you're with all the other hoopers. So you might get cooked a little bit, but when you go back to your school, I was the best player in my school there, bro, in grade 8. So you carry yourself with a little bit of swagger that's a little bit different, and confidence is a huge part of basketball, right?
Sometimes it's an honor to get cooked, depending on who's doing the cooking.
Oh, for sure, absolutely.
Ox, I played against.
Get your hands up. What'd you say, Chill?
I played against Adrian Griffin, and I cannot. That's a shot, yo. Like that's reading the defense right there. He was wide open, 17 feet away from the basket. Shoot the basketball. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like,
nice.
Are you really 54 years old, or are you really a kid? Because I think you're a kid. I think that everything. 1 minute you told us that you was in your 40s, and now you're 54 years old. You a goofy. I keep forgetting that. But Ox, to your point about an honor getting cooked, I'll never forget this for as long as I live. Playing in the Jersey Shore League, I couldn't do anything to stop Adrian Griffin.
Yeah,
I couldn't do anything, and I was trying. And I was a good defender, Ox, by the way. I could defend.
He got some inches on you, though.
Anything to stop this dude.
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm talking 3 straight trips he scored on me. 3 straight. And I couldn't do nothing to stop this dude. And I walked away from it not feeling bad, more like, oh, shit. All right. I see that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Even though I did get busy. I did get busy in that game. I think I had like 21 and 11. But I couldn't do anything to stop him. Nothing.
That's true. That's a beautiful hoop story. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people love that, man. It's just it's so much good basketball that goes on when the cameras aren't on too. That, and I enjoy that type of stuff. Like, what we got?
No,
come on, man. And you don't just run off like that. Keep playing. Hey.
See, it's stuff like that. Like you just said, Ox. It's stuff like that kind of effort.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you know what though? I think when 37, when he missed that layup, I think sometimes when you show frustration like that and do that, I think you're thinking that people see me showing frustration, so they think I'm upset about it. Where in actuality, I want you to turn around and get the rebound back and go up again. Keep going. There we go.
One day, I swear I'm gonna do all my homework and make sure I know every one of these guys' names. I do feel bad sometimes because I watch a lot of hoops, and sometimes there would just be a guy and be like, I don't know where that guy came from. I don't know Mangas. I don't know where Mangas came from. The hell is Mangas from? And I feel disrespectful calling him like 14 or whatever because I feel it's a little bit like that Go James guy. I'm calling him Blue Shirt. I did call him Blue Shirt though.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I just don't know you. But I've been like that for a long time. I don't know a lot of people. You know what I mean? Right. I know who I know, whether you're a hooper or not. And I don't mean no disrespect, but to me, you're 14.
Until you prove that I need to know your name, I got you.
No. Until I know your name. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all love, but. Shit, we in the summer league, bro. It's a lot of guys that I've never seen in my life. So, but that's it.
That's wild. Like, I don't know. We probably don't think about it, but every one of these dudes is like a big deal to somebody.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like, that's the crazy part. Like, I've seen Chucky Hepburn, really good basketball player, but I seen him. And I saw his draft party, and like the whole city showed up, and he went undrafted, and then he got a 2-way with the Raptors, and you see people like just crazy. And then I see people reaching out to me like, "Yo, my boy's coming to your city. I played with this guy in high school. I played with this guy in grade school. Blah 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 blah." It's the same thing with Elijah Martin. Like Elijah Martin wasn't some highly recruited player, but for somebody, that's like a dude that cooked them in the park, and that's the best player that he ever seen in his life. Like there's dudes in our chat coming in yesterday. Oh, Elijah, I played with him in grade 7, best player I ever played with. So it's just kind of crazy to me, like just how much this means. And the way I would say it to people is like, just imagine if your second cousin made it to the pros. You would never shut up about that shit. Like you'd be like, my second cousin made it to the NBA, bro. 58th pick. So.
Yeah, I feel you. Now, but my thing is I respect all hoopers. Like I don't care if you never made it to the NBA. Like that doesn't mean anything to me. You know what I mean? Like I consider myself a real hooper, and I never made it to the league or close to the league. You know what I'm saying? I got love for real hoopers, no matter what. I don't care if you get drafted or not. If you got gold, it's like all these dudes on this court are excellent basketball players.
Sure,
you know what I mean? Excellent basketball players.
So
I respect the grind. I respect the talent, but also even more than that, I respect what the work that it takes for you to get to this point. You know what I'm saying? Like there's sleepless nights. You know what I mean? There's 2-a-days, you know what I'm saying? Extra workouts, extra suicides after practice, you know what I mean? All that stuff. People don't don't think about that. You know what I mean?
Right.
For sure. Almighty, I called Luka Doncic a bum. You think I don't respect him as a basketball player? Like, come on, man. I'm just talking a little junk. That's all.
So, in terms of the Mavericks roster, just kind of looked up some names. Melvin Aginsa, he's a French player, 21 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He was drafted in 2024, 51st overall by the New York Knicks. Cooper Flagg, obviously first overall pick from Duke. And then we got Maxwell Lewis from Pepperdine, 2023, second round pick. The rest of these guys were all undrafted.
Oh, really? You're talking about the 10 on the floor right now?
No, I'm talking about the entire Mavericks roster.
Oh, the Mavericks. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So they got some young cats who, mainly went undrafted. Ryan Nembhard obviously went undrafted from Gonzaga. Everyone knows him because of his brother, for sure. But Miles Kelly, he's from Auburn. Nolan Hickman from Gonzaga. Jordan Hall, he is from St. Joe's. Yeah, man. Got to get familiar with some of these names. And obviously, Jamarian Sharp, the 7'5" dude that we see from Ole Miss. So he went undrafted in 2024. He played the G League last year. Chill, don't fuck around saying, why are we acknowledging bums? Because those bums will cook your ass 101-0 in a game of ones. So shut the fuck up.
Nope.
Okay. Like Cooper was strong for college. He could body dudes a little bit, but he's gonna have to get a lot stronger for the NBA. Tay Luke saying Penn Angel FC up. Of course, man. Chicago Sky playing right now.
Nah, that game should be over by now, right?
I know it was about an hour and a half ago I checked in. They were playing. They done? They beat the Lynx? Dope.
Mm-hmm. Asia's playing right now.
Good shit. Okay, we got a tie game. They made a comeback.
Gunna, of course, Asia's hooping. Man. Come on, man. What y'all think, man?
Nice take. Okay.
Yeah, man. Nembhard is small, man.
Jones, Garcia.
Hey, good bucket. Yo, Sauce, not today, Sauce. Not today. It won't stop.
This kid's gonna be the real deal, yo. He is.
Mm-hmm.
Cooper?
Yes. This kid is gonna be the real deal.
See, we talked about this a lot, like not last season, but before, even kind of like last summer too. Just when you're attacking the basket and you're a bigger body, like that's all it takes. All I have to do as a bigger body is get you on my hip. I don't have to go by you. I don't have to beat you necessarily. I just have to get you on the side of me. And there's literally nothing you can do to stop you. You just have to pray that I miss. Put your hands up and pray, or hope that some help defense comes.
Good shot. Yep, good shot. So.
Oh, good find, good shot. Way to be ready to shoot the ball too.
So number 17 for the Spurs, I don't know if y'all know this, is Jameer Nelson Jr.
Yep, we did.
I did not. Damn.
Yeah, I remember we watched when I watched him the last game. Oh shit, wasn't that me and you? We did them and no. Damn, I can't remember, but we saw. I remember that coming up though. Shit, what game did we do from Utah?
During the season?
No, just in the summer league. Me and you just did one last.
We just did one.
When they have nobody in the arena. It wasn't Utah. It was
what you call it?
California Classic.
San Antonio and the Lakers.
San Antonio Lakers. Yep, that's right. That's when we did see it was his son, Jameer Nelson Jr.
Was it San Antonio? I don't think it was San Antonio.
It was San Antonio Lakers. San Antonio was up big. Lakers came back on a huge run in the fourth quarter.
Dalton Connect came back. Yep. Well, not just Dalton, but he was chopping. Mm-hmm. Oh, good hands. Get running.
Okay.
Hey, oh no.
I like
Get
that.
shit out of here, man.
Go in there, punch it on him, yo.
They
He's going to
drafted
get
some
that.
dogs.
He's going to get that. Go in there and punch it on him.
You got to just drop that off.
Yes, go in there and punch it on him. Because he's going to get that.
That's a guard. That is
Just
a guard.
Drop it off.
Go get that.
That dude is how tall is Lamar really? Like 5'11"?
Max.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Just drop it off, man. Just drop it off.
Bro, that shit gave me some PTSD right there. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've been around a lot of 6'6", 6'7" players on the court, and I'm always like, praise God, like when I get one of those layups over him.
He killing us. Ox, get 37 off the floor.
He
killing us. Get him off the floor, yo. No, get him off the floor, yo.
Penn, I never understood when smaller guards come with that underhand layup scoop like that. But you got to get that up. You got to float that up top.
The problem is, like, you develop a rhythm when you're younger and you're playing guys your size, and then their growth spurt happens and your growth spurt doesn't, and then you don't adjust, right?
Yeah.
Like, I was working on my post game when I was 12 and 13. That shit was hella useless by the time I was 16, right? That's not completely useless, but it's like, yeah, it's different when you backing down guys who are 5'11", and then next thing you know, the point guard you're going up against is 6'3", and you're screaming for your life. I'm like in the post, like, help. They're like, we can't even see you, bro. Like, you buried. Like, I knew it was a wrap for me. I played a point guard who was 6'2", 210. I'm 5'11", 168 on a good day. Shit, man.
That's a bad foul.
No limit. That depends, man. You're not doing that to me. I'm recovering. I'm putting that on the glass. You better get it up.
I was about to say Harper used the right hand, but he left-handed, which is the right hand for him on that side of the floor.
Right.
Stop fouling, unless they had a foul to give.
They did have a foul to give.
Okay.
Yeah. But you know what, Pin? Because that's what I meant to say when you said that. Like, depending, some guards, like working on your post game as a guard, though, it does turn out to be helpful for a lot of people too, though. Like, you got guys like J Kidd, Chris Paul, Jalen Brunson.
For sure.
Even shit. I've seen Gary Payton get on the block before. Yeah, yep. Dre Miller. Go ahead, shout out Dre Miller.
It can be helpful, but your angles change as your opponents change, right?
Oh, like, yeah.
Like, again, it's destabilizing as shit. I remember it was grade 9. We played against the seniors, and I never really played against someone with the long arms of this dude that we're playing against. So I have a rhythm to how long I usually have to get my shot. And I was a little bit slow on the release, but I was a good shooter, but slow. This dude was in the paint when I started my motion, and he blocked my shot into the rafters. And that shit was hell. I was like, okay, so I got to speed this up a lot. And it's just like that. It's true what Fred VanVleet says. If you under 6 feet tall, you have to be a damn near perfect basketball player. Your speed, everything got to be perfect. Your conditioning got to be perfect. Your shot form got to be perfect. You can't be shooting it from your chin. But I see bigs shooting it from their chin all the time. It doesn't matter.
Right.
So yeah. And I just think like you're right. Like you got to model your game after undersized guards. Like Fred VanVleet, he gets it up high. Not super effective, but he gets it up high. Kyle Lowry, he gets it up high. Tony Parker even got it up super high. So got to get that floater package for sure.
On top of that, though, no, go ahead, Chill. Go ahead.
Stephon Castle, Rookie of the Year. I'm gonna run down some names for you because you said about Carter Bryant, who I love, by the way. Carter Bryant on the all defensive team this year. I'm gonna run down some names for you, and you tell me who comes off. So we got Mobley, Dyson Daniels, Lou Dort, Draymond, Amen Thompson, Zubac, Jaren Jackson, J-Dub, Tamani Kamara, Rudy, OG Anunoby just missed it. Bam just missed it. Derek White just missed it. Shea just missed it. Jaden McDaniels just missed it. Jared Allen just missed it. Anthony Edwards just missed it. And that's just to name a few guys. So who comes off for Carter Bryant?
Nobody. He's not playing enough. He's not going to play enough. He's not going to make enough of an impact. Just because you are that quality defender. Like I knew for years Dyson was that quality defender, but he wasn't getting the minutes in New Orleans. You got to play the minutes. Then you got to get the impact. Then you got to get the fucking credit because your team got to be great. There's no way you're not getting the credit for San Antonio's defense. You playing next to Wemby. You got to be damn near playing 35 minutes a game, averaging 2 blocks and a steal and a half for them to even look at you, right? And those other guys you named are great. You didn't mention Scotty Barnes. Appreciate that.
I didn't mention Asar Thompson either.
Asar Thompson as well. There's a lot of guys. Walker Kessler, Ivica Zubas. I don't know if you mentioned those guys, but that's a lot of guys.
Stephon Castle, Rookie of the Year, my man. It's like walking in the DMV. He gonna have to take a number for right now. I ain't saying I'm not saying in a couple of years, but for right now, he got to take a number.
I think Cooper Flagg. I think Cooper Flagg might have a case for all defense second team. Joe. I think Cooper Flagg might have a case. I think Cooper Flagg might have a case for all defense second team
because he's going to play. That's why.
Yeah, he'll play.
One, he'll play. Number two, he's already got the media attention all on him. And number three, he's playing with great defenders. He's playing with AD. He's playing.
Would that overshadow him though, Penn? Would that, because he's playing with great defenders? Would that overshadow him as a great defender? Like playing with Anthony Davis, right? Playing with Derek Lively.
I don't mean to get into another, let's call it Caitlin Clark, Bob Cousy conversation, but trust me, the media would love to give Cooper Flagg a lot of credit this year for the Mavericks defense.
A lot of deserved credit. A lot of deserved credit.
It's not like they're just pushing him to the forefront.
Now, and with that being said, if it's deserved, I'm saying I think Cooper Flagg has the tools to be able to do it, especially because he's going to have Anthony Davis and Derek Lively there with him, and he's going to have guys like, because Najee Marshall, he might not be a great defender, but he's one of those guys that'll mix it up and make hustle plays and reach in there and help you out a little bit. So I think Cooper Flagg will fit. What I wanted to ask y'all was about Carter Bryant. See, like I know we all agreeing that he probably won't play enough to make one of those teams. Oh yeah, Max Christie too. Good call. But for Carter Bryant, in the regular season as opposed to the summer league, it's going to be a lot more structured. It's going to be slow. It's going to be a little more spread out, a little more structured basketball, right? So I want to see, can Carter Bryant play defense like that in the NBA? You know what I mean? Where you're going to be playing against guys that know how to use their angles better. They're going to be stronger. They're going to be able to stop on the dime, pull up, use your momentum against you. All these type of things that's going to be the difference from summer league to the NBA. Is Carter Bryant's impact going to be the same?
Yeah, man. Like that thing that I said about, when people show you who they are, believe them. Like he drove his coaches at Arizona insane. Like he'd be asking like, can I get a shoot around? 6 a.m. Coaches be like, yo, bro, leave me alone, man. Same dude hitting them up at 11 a.m. Can I get a shoot around again? Can I get some keys to the gym? They had to stop him from wanting to work. So if he ends up going to the league and notices that there's some shit that's not translating, he's going to be the first person in the gym trying to fix that. So
Ox,
I
you and
think he
I
will be
literally-
able to do that though. But he's strong. He's got incredible athleticism vertically and horizontally. Like 3-plane athleticism is very rare. Like the guys that I'm thinking about are guys like Asar, Amen. Those are the guys that can move laterally, shift hips, switch hips, get over screens, body guys, play 3-4 positions. And he loves defense. That's the difference too. You got to love the shit. So yeah, I mean, if he got to Charlotte, I could see him getting a second team all defensive vote for sure.
Ox, you and I literally had a conversation about this earlier today. You want guys like, why do you not want guys like that around you that's constantly calling, can I get in the gym?
Right.
Why aren't you in the gym? Like, if you're not doing that, what else are you doing?
That's a problem to me. Chill. That's what I was saying earlier. If you're not, and Pin, you're one of the type of guys that will point out stuff like that, and so it's perfect that you're up here. Like you'll point out the fact that a guy is excited or on the bench cheering up their team, because I'm always with cheering for your teammates, being happy when your teammates do good, right? But for me, it's like that isn't extra to me. To me, that's a prerequisite. You know what I'm saying? Like a guy that's happy to be here, a guy that's happy to play basketball, a guy that's excited, like a guy that wants to get in the gym. To me, that's a prerequisite. You know, and I'm just like, and so I'm not. It's not a knock to Carter. Don't take it that way at all. Like I think it's great that he is that way, and I think it's going to help him in his career. And he's come like to you, and I didn't know until you told me he comes from a basketball home. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know what? It could be that I grew up, and my pop's coach when I was coming up, so I grew up in the gym. So I'm always excited to be around basketball. So maybe that's just what it is. Maybe if you don't grow up around basketball, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I just feel like the standards are being set so low, man. Like,
yeah,
why do you have to get extra praise for doing what you're supposed to be doing? You know what I mean? And once again, this isn't a knock on Carter Bryant. I don't want y'all to take it that way. I think it's amazing the enthusiasm he's showing, but it's just like, if you're not showing that level of enthusiasm, I just don't even want you around me. Like Penn, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Until I became grown, I could not be friends with people that weren't real hoopers, like real hoopers. Like if you weren't a basketball player, bro, I don't know you. Like I don't know you. I don't want to be around you. I can't be friends with you. I don't like you. You know what I mean? Like that's my mindset. Like if you're not and I'm not talking about you're on a basketball team.
That's funny.
There was people on my basketball teams where I don't like you because you're not in the gym with us at 11 p.m. You're not here on the weekend. You're not here on spring break. You're with your girlfriend. My girlfriend was in the gym with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, if you're not like that, I don't like you.
No, I hear you. But there's that old quote, motor is a skill because not everyone does it. Right. I think, again, everyone's not you. Right. Like everyone's not just so happy to be around basketball. There's a lot of dudes who do the the bare minimum. You ask them to come to shoot around. They're
last one in the door, first one out the door.
Exactly.
Them guys.
I call it the DeAndre Ayton special. Okay. If you're a professional basketball player, you make $30 million a year and you missing flights. I don't want to be like, get the hell away from my gym, and I think that it's very important to keep those influences out of your locker room personally, because I don't want to show any one of my young rooks that this is a sustainable path to an NBA career. I don't even want you around it. Right.
Get that out.
Oh, good bucket.
But the truth is, Chill, it is, because there's a lot of guys that get away with a lot of bullshit in the NBA. There's a lot of guys who do the bare minimum, and they're just so talented, and teams look the other way because they're that talented. They're immature. They don't boost up their teammates. They don't show up to practice on time. They aren't energy givers in practices. They're barely showing up to practices. But, you look at a guy like that, and that's your franchise player, or that's one of your highest paid players, and you can be like, okay, well, I guess I can be like that. I always said, everyone gasses up the Raptors for getting Kawhi Leonard. You know what they lost when they got Kawhi Leonard? They lost DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan was like so important to setting the table for those young dudes in terms of how you're going to approach your workouts, how you approach in practice, because the highest paid player on your team is the first one in the gym. He's the one trying to pick up full court. He's the one, who's putting the extra hours. You don't have any excuses. You're a two-way rookie coming in, right? So that's sort of how I look at it. Is what Carter does, screaming at his team when they're up 30 points in a blowout, and he's trying to give him energy even though he's not checking back in the game. That shit is like very invaluable to me.
I see it too.
A lot of people compare this dude to Cade Cunningham. I see it. I see it for sure. That's very Cade-esque.
I would much rather him because he looked like just watching a little bit that I've been watching. He looked like the type of dude that if he's on your team, you gotta give him the ball, yo. But I already got somebody like this already who's better than him.
Oh, I like the attempt. Damn it! Damn. Wanted that one for him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
what I missed. I heard it in my headphones.
This right here.
Oh.
Yeah, he
wanted the poster.
Yeah, he went in there with cruel intentions. He did. Yes, he did. He went
Chill,
in there
that was. Oh yeah, he's a 7'5" dude. Chill, that was the first thing I told Shaq when he went overseas. When we all three of us we went at the same time. I told Shaq, I said, look, when you see them big 6'11", 6'10", 7 feet dude in the rim, it's no layups. And I mean, Shaq don't really need nobody to tell him that because he's jumping anyway. But I'm like, don't go laying up nothing. The trees get dunked on. Everybody, you gotta go grab that rim. Go and hang on to that rim.
Mm.
Pin, have you seen much of like Shaq play? Even like highlights or just regular, just full games?
When he reached out to me, I was already familiar with who he was, so I was kind of shocked. I was like, what is Shaq McKissick doing reaching out to me? Like I've seen him play a lot. So he reached out to me and he was telling me about PC and how y'all going in a different direction and how he's checked out my content. I'll be a good addition to the show. Shaq, not true. But it was cool. Yeah, I'm very familiar with this game. He's a hell of a basketball player.
And Pin, we got a hooper in the comment section right here too. Nick the Quick. If you ain't seen Nick, check out some of his tape, man. The young fella got game.
That's great.
Matter of fact, Nick, we was just talking about you the other day.
That is a fact.
I told just the other day we was up here. I told Ryan that we supposed to have like a pro-am team or something for PC. We got enough hoopers that we could go play. And I said we got some people in the chat. We gonna have to call you to come throw a jersey on with us.
You know what y'all should do? You should have a tournament of ones at your next PC weekend.
I want us to do just like just active content where we do we do bowling, we do all types of stuff and just see who wins. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we do a tally of who won this event, like a Olympics type thing,
Okay. I got you.
I think that is super fun.
Can you swim?
Yeah. What? I swim like Michael Phelps.
I could swim like a drowning fish.
Yeah,
I'm a terrible swimmer.
Yeah, we always would. I grew up in triple digits, so I mean, we got to get in the pool.
Bro, I almost drowned when I was 12. That's when I learned how to. That's when I knew I had to learn how to swim. And I thought I knew how to swim. And then when I was 15, I raced my ex-girlfriend who was like 5'1", and she whooped my ass so bad. So I'm like, okay, I officially cannot swim. It's not a skill I have. I'll whoop your ass in tennis though.
So Ox, your idea is to have a heptathlon event. That's where Ox is with it.
I didn't hear what you said, you.
Your idea is to have a heptathlon event, like we'll have a bunch of different events, bowling, a shootout. I don't know, just a number of different things and a number of different events, like basically a heptathlon event.
Yeah, definitely. Just just all types of stuff. Like, yeah, definitely. That's mine. I want to do something like that. And I still chill. I still want us to do like everybody coming together and do like a Tough Mudder type event, like when an obstacle course, the team events. Yeah. I think that stuff would be cool. It doesn't necessarily have to be just basketball, but just a lot of fun stuff like that. Because and not only that, that's that's like team building. You know what I'm saying? That's like, bring us together.
That is true.
I can get with that. Yeah, I could definitely
if we do the Tough Mudder, we're gonna have to help Swiper get over the thing. You know what I'm saying? He gonna that'll make us closer. Like, come on, Swiper, we'll get you over.
Kind of like what we did in Indiana when we went to the park. When we
yeah.
The
trampoline park.
Swiper trying to get in great shape right now. You see him every day. He's posting himself like getting in great shape. You might not have to help him.
That's why. Don't let those clips fool you, man.
Oh, are you saying he's doing it for the gram? He just be doing like a bare minimum.
Hey!
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Nice job, yo.
Oh, get after it.
Yo,
he hit it.
CB23.
I thought I got tipped.
I definitely do eat a lot of watermelon.
I just had some watermelons. I got some. I'm about to go get some more.
Thank you, Penn. Appreciate it. For all of y'all out there listening, white people like watermelon and chicken. We ain't the only ones.
Who the fuck doesn't like watermelon?
Just so we clear, chicken? We ain't the only ones that like watermelon and chicken. White people do too.
Yeah, I like purple drink too. So that, bro, I grew up when you. Yeah, I'm not even gonna share that, but we be stealing the purple drink from the store. So.
I just don't like number 37 on Dallas. I just don't like his energy. I don't want him on the floor, yo. I don't. I just don't like his energy. I don't.
Okay.
Nope.
Nice try. Too cute.
Nice job,
that was a good pass.
Hey, there we go.
Nice job, yo.
Nice pass.
Nice job. Swing. Nope. Rebound. Nope. Nope. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
It's interesting that Cooper and Carter are getting so much praise. They both had very tough shooting performances in all their games so far. Cooper shot 5 for 21 last game. He's 5 for 13 in this game. But getting to the line 11 times, very impressive. Very impressive. He's very assertive.
You know what I like about that pull up, that one pull up pin when he was going left and like that elbow jump shot he made. I liked how when he went and he just went straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? He was going this way. When he got to a spot, his feet landed where he jumped from.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's a good way to have that consistency in your jumper. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I like that. Oh, hold on one second. Let me see something, y'all.
I think we got another game going on too. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's on commercial too. We'll be back.
Frank Caliendo is hella funny. Shout out John Wall.
I understand that that's a foul, but I just hate that call.
Mm.
You know, like, damn, we're going for the ball. Hey, what we need to do sometime, Chill, and Penn and everybody on the panel, everybody, we need to have an episode where we just tell hoop stories. Just a hoop story episode. Everybody,
No, they're gonna think we lying. That's why.
I don't care. That's all right. Yeah, facts. A campfire episode.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be fun.
All my hoop stories end with technical fouls and ejections.
That's all right. Penn, a lot of mine do too. I have 2 seasons in my life of leading the whole conference. In my freshman year, I led the whole state in technical fouls.
Mm.
It was embarrassing.
To block.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, you see that big fella run the floor? Get him the damn ball.
Please.
Get him the damn ball.
I'm gonna try to say
you want to keep
Cisse.
He just snatched it off the glass.
Damn.
You see him running? You see that big fella running? Get him the damn ball.
Bro, he
that
moves
big
like
fella's supposed to have that ball.
He runs like a gazelle.
And he beat you down the court.
Get him the damn ball. He just snatched it off the glass after blocking it. And 1. Yes, sir. Nice job, y'all. Yep, that's legit. That's not a travel neither. Nice. No limit. It's a lot of times when I be shooting with the fellas, when I be thinking to myself, boy, I wish I was Mars age. I wish I was Ox age. I wish I was 15 years younger.
Why?
So I could show you guys how good I used to really be.
Mm-hmm. Shit, chill. They don't. Sometimes I feel like they don't deserve to know.
Mm-hmm. I could, contrary to what you guys might think, I could play. I could.
You don't need to prove that to anybody. I feel like I've seen a lot of older hoopers play. When we're in the playground, we see guys that be telling stories about like playing overseas, playing Division II shit. Wow. You could always tell when a dude can actually play, or he could at one point play. Like the angles are all the same, the shooting form, all that stuff. You could see it. They might be a little bit rusty, they might be a little bit slower, but they can still hoop. Like they know. My ex's dad was he played professionally overseas, and I thought I could whoop his ass. Joe, you're gonna love this story. I was 25 years old, and I told this man at Easter dinner that I whoop his ass 11 zip.
That's tough talk, man.
It was tough talk, and I thought I was gonna back it up for real. He's a lot bigger than me. He was like 6'2", 6'1.5". He had about a good 40, 50 pounds. But I'm like looking at this man. He's like damn near 50. I'm like, I'm gonna kill him. 11-4. I lost.
Hey,
11-4.
Yeah, I lost 11-4. I couldn't hit a jump shot to save my life. Every time I went in, the length just bothered me. He was quicker than I thought. I'd played with him before. I'd played with him. You know, we played fives before, like not fives, threes before. I would be hitting everything. He'd just be sitting in the post trying to pass. But dude, one-on-one, that dude was a brick wall.
How old was he, Penn?
I think it was 49 or 50 at the time.
Okay.
Yeah. So young buck got taught a lesson. I felt very embarrassed.
It'd be, man. It'd be
I
like
hate
that,
fouls like that. Fuck. Because what it does is it disrupts the flow of the game. 2, that's a foul that we're going to need later on because we're going to be late in the quarter, and that's going to end up when we get a foul. Now they get to go to the strike, and that could determine later on what the game is. Oh, fouls like that drive me crazy. That's just a bad foul.
Chill, you know Sean Higgins, right?
I do know Sean Higgins. Played at Michigan. He was awesome.
Yeah, Sean Higgins played for Michigan, won with Glenn Rice and him. That was, he was our head coach my sophomore in Shaq and Ron's freshman year. He was our head coach. He was like 42, I believe, at the time. He used to come to practice and lace them up with us. If y'all don't know, Sean Higgins 6'10", sharpshooter. Matter of fact, that's Sean Higgins is George Gervin's godson. You know what I'm saying?
About that for a second.
Yeah, so he really wanted him. He used to come to practice and lace them up with us, and we, it used to get like that sometimes. We'd be in there like open gym run. It used to be fun. It used to be real fun.
I think he was on a national championship team with Glenn Rice, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he was. They won that. He won it together
in '89, right?
Yep, '89. Yep,
he was on that team.
Almighty, I think Tyreek was probably the best player. Well, Drew Holiday, but Tyreek at the time, Tyreek was probably the best player I ever played against. He was better than Clay at that time.
Ox, did I just hear you singing along with Vanessa Carlton?
Yeah, that's a banger. Well, everybody knows
that song. Ben, everybody know that song is dope.
Come on, Ben. Everybody. Yeah, Tyreek Evans. Yeah, at that point when I played against Tyreek, when I played against Clay, Tyreek was better than Clay. Is what I'm saying. I'm not saying Tyreek is better than Klay Thompson, y'all. Me and Clay were 17. I was 17 when I played against Clay. Tyreek was in his second or third year in the league when I played against him. So it's different. And I didn't know until that day that Tyreek Evans was 6'6". So changes things.
It's interesting that he's not playing summer league, given that he would be in his second year, but I understand it. Honestly, I don't understand it. He wasn't that good. Like, he's one of my favorite rookies, but I don't think he's so good that he's above summer league. He's definitely not the best player in summer league right now if he plays. So,
who has won back-to-back rookie of the year? I know that they did it in Minnesota with Wiggins and Cat. I know that happened. Who else has done it? San Antonio's done it. They've done it. Interesting. What's the wait for, though? If that's true, Reiner, if that's true, with the understanding that he'll be traded before the February deadline, why are we waiting to trade him? Like, you could have got something substantial for him on draft night, as I call it, check day.
There's a lot of players who can't be traded before, I think, January.
Because of
the signing restrictions, all that stuff. So, plus, I don't know. There's a lot of teams that probably think they're contenders in the West right now that maybe by game 50 find out that they're not contenders. Maybe they want to dump some salary. So there will probably be more options at that point. I'm more curious about what's going to happen with LeBron in LA. That's what I'm looking at right now.
I don't think he's getting traded. I don't think he's going anywhere, Penn. I think this
why not? Because he got a no trade clause.
No, I don't think it's a no trade clause. I think it's just smoking. Get that out,
Carter.
Nice job, yo.
Smacked Cooper.
He chases that ball. I cannot preach y'all how much I love the fact that he does not good pass. He does not give up on plays. He still chases that ball. I love it.
Yeah, and I mean, like to the question of can he do that against NBA talent? He just did that to the first overall pick.
Yeah, no, I didn't say like against NBA talent. I'm saying NBA talent surrounded by more NBA talent, where it's more spread out. It's more, it's a little more structured.
Mm-hmm.
Chill, I'm telling you, I think they need to trade De'Aaron for Rudy. Trade De'Aaron for Rudy.
Gobert?
Yes, trade De'Aaron for Rudy Gobert. I'm telling you, that's the move right there. That's the best move for everybody.
So who's going to play the 5 in Minnesota? The French kid, who's clearly not ready, by the way.
Nas.
No, we're not winning with Nas at the 5. No, we're not.
You're not winning with Nas at the 5. You're winning with De'Aaron and Ant together. Do you know how much of a? Do you know what De'Aaron and Ant? I don't even care if they win a championship at this point. Right? Chill. I'm saying, do you know what they would do to the league?
They would terrorize as a backcourt.
Oh
they
my
would be
God!
terror.
Nobody wants to play them.
They would be a terror. I'm not going to argue that.
Nobody wants to play them.
But I don't think that we. And I'm fighting for my life when I'm on the panel with y'all dudes. When I talk about Rudy Gobert's importance as a defender and as a finisher around the rim, y'all talk to me about the dude can't catch. I'm having a difficult time with the logic of a guy that can't catch. They average 15 a game in the playoffs.
Not
me, getting 15 a game.
Not me. You don't get no
just getting points off the glass. He's not. That's not happening. I apologize if I'm not catching the ball every time and I'm not 25 a game. But he might not be catching it as much as you guys want him to. But I mean, he's a lot better than you guys give him credit for. A lot better.
So but you have never gotten any pushback from me on Rudy Gobert. Never.
Does sorry to interrupt. Does number 25 look like a legit NBA player to y'all? David Jones Garcia
from San Antonio.
Yes,
he does. Yes, he looks real comfortable with the ball. Nope. He looks real comfortable with the ball. He's really good finishing around the rim. I don't hate his shot selection. I like him.
6'5", 210.
Jones Garcia. And what flag is that? Is that the Dominican? Is that D?
Yeah, he's from the Dominican Republic. He's from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. So shout outs to them.
Which when y'all see the dark skin, don't let it fool you. Like Haiti's literally right on the other side of the island. So
right.
Okay. Boom. Take him.
My
fault. You passing it to?
Score that, yo.
Bro, we just started talking about you can't do that. You need to have some stage presence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, chill. They need to get De'Aaron out the way and let them young dudes develop.
All right. 10-point game going into the fourth.
So we still haven't seen. Is this true that not Rudy? I'm sorry, Joel Embiid, nothing on the court? Which that just so to be clear, guys, that doesn't bother me. Like a lot of people, that kind of stuff would bother them. Just so you guys know, Karl Malone in 1986 played in a summer league game and rolled his ankle. He never played pickup basketball again. He wouldn't touch a ball until September. For the whole summer, he's chopping trees. That's how he's working. He's chopping trees. He's running sprints. He's lifting weights. He doesn't play basketball until September. That's when he starts working out, like shooting again. But up until then, he's not playing any pickup. Nothing.
He should have added a love for the game clause in his contract.
I'm about to go run some stadiums after this.
Yeah.
I'm back on it. Stadiums, that change. The stadiums, and that changes your life.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Dubs, got you.
Okay.
Go throw it on him. Throw it on him.
Damn.
Throw it on him. Throw it on him. Yes, sir.
Yammed it on him.
Way to get
that. Hey, Dubs, that's that 90. That's
and
that 90
he gets the
inspection.
block.
Dubs, you got to do the 90-point inspection.
Mm-hmm. Throw it on him. You crowding him? Yup.
All those Cooper Flagg is overrated shit. All those takes aging like milk today.
No, he's
Looks
not.
real good.
No,
Looks really good.
I got you, Nick.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I don't take a lot of I don't take a lot of account into summer league, but I need to see the translation. And with this guy, I see it. Yes, I 100% see it. Mm-hmm.
Stephon Castle, rookie of the year, saying 7 for 16 and 1 for 5 from 3 is not good. The only thing that's not good, unfortunately, is your understanding of the game of basketball.
You don't have to cook him like that.
I don't know, man.
Seven for 16 is right around. It's right. It's close to 50%. So what are you talking about? 7 for 16 is not terrible. 2 for 16 is awful. 4 for 16. 7 for 16 is almost 50%.
Yeah, but also
what are you doing?
Without context, none of this shit matters to me. I'm not looking at field goal percentages in summer league. Like, watch the damn game, bro.
Right. What kind of shots is he getting?
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't have a VIP. Maybe he can't watch.
What are you doing? Oh, so you're a hater. I got it, Stephon. I got it, Castle. You're a hater. I got it. I understand it. I got it. No problem.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, there's no need to address this. It really isn't.
Facts. Yo, what's Asia's stat line right now, y'all? I haven't seen it. What's the stat line right now, y'all? Let me know.
Asia. 27
and 11. Go ahead, girl. Maybe she got rid of that 0, and now she can focus on basketball. Maybe she kicked that scrub to the curb, and she can focus on hoops again.
Ox, I hate to break this to you, but just a couple of days ago, I saw her with a pair of Miami Heat sweatpants on. I just want to put that on your mind, Ox.
That's all right, man. He left him at the crib. She just ain't giving me sweats back.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. So I got girls all over the world wearing sack high stuff and stuff like that. That don't mean
nothing. Actually, he didn't leave him at her crib. She took him from his crib because that's what she was staying at, Ox. But I apologize, brother.
I'm telling you,
it's still going on. Yeah. I just want to put that out there, big fella. It's still going on. Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. Beginning of the fourth, Ox. We'll get back to this.
Yeah, I got you.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. That's what I want to see. I want to see my second overall pick. Guarding. Absolutely. Second contest. Nope. Perfect. Winning time, baby. All right.
That's a good stop and pop.
Yeah. His success is going to come down to his efficacy with that shot. Like, if he can't shoot, if he's going to keep shooting 28, 29% from 3, he's not going to be a star, in my opinion. It's going to be very hard for him to be a star, at least.
What guard is shooting 28%? League guard is shooting 28% at the long ball line is a star.
There really aren't. I can't think of one off the top of my head. Scotty Barnes shot 28% from 3 last year. Russell Westbrook has had plenty of those 28, 29% three-point shooting seasons.
I'm talking about in today's game. That's what we talk about.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Where the long ball is a lot more prevalent today than it was just 5 years ago. I ain't even talking about 10 years ago. Just 5 years ago. How much more important is the long ball 5 years ago? I mean, today than it was 5 years ago.
What's Josh shooting?
Yeah, so around there. I think he's about 30%. 30. He's not good from 3. I think he's like 32%. I don't know. I should check.
They said 31.
Yeah. On his career, guys, 31.6. That's damn near 40, y'all. Shut up.
It is actually.
It's true. I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all failed math or something. It's damn near 40.
I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. And I don't care whatever happens on the field.
It is the 0. It is.
It is. Pin, I don't care what nobody says. Pin, I love you on playbacks, bro.
Okay.
Oh man.
It's on the panel where I get hella annoying, huh?
No, it's we're talking about basketball. Basketball is intense. It's an intense sport,
That's why it makes me sick when I hear these dudes in the chat. When I see these dudes in the chat talking about you're emotional. Give me a break.
Well, shit, I don't. I'm starting to see like they don't. They watch for entertainment. A lot of people watch for entertainment, and that's why sometimes they get mad if it's kind of like down. It's a little slower if we're just talking straight. You know, if there's not like a
They're
little
looking to
bit
get a
of
rise at
bickering.
you. Essentially,
Yeah,
what
if
they're doing.
there's not a little bickering or like us getting upset with the trolls, then they get bored, you know. But there are a lot of people that are really hoop heads, but there's also a good percentage of people that don't really care about the basketball.
I mean, just it's stupid, right? You say 100 things about a subject, like maybe Chris Webber or whatever, and then you just throw it out there and be like, "Oh, it's like Jokic," and people be like, "Are you saying it's like
That's
Jokic?"
terrible.
Hey,
ooh,
It's a good foul. Good foul.
hard
That's
foul.
okay.
Good
but,
foul.
You know,
Get up. Get up. You'll live.
Like Pin, there are people that are like messaging me on IG and everything that are really upset that I picked Bob Cousy. Like, well, why are you so worried about my team? Like, people are, but it's like they're really mad at me. Like, I can't believe you would do that.
First of all, I just want to say thank you for picking Bob Cousy. very, very much. Thank you. Thank you for picking the players you play. Someone messaged me and they said, "Why don't you pick 09 Kobe?" And I was like, he was off the board. And they're like, "You did this draft with other people?" They just thought I straight up drafted the 6 best players of all time. That's how good my team was. That's all I'm saying. That's how good my team was. They didn't even know I was drafted against anybody.
Like I got Allen Iverson. Like I wanted Allen Iverson there. Guard spot. No, I didn't. But he was available, so I took him.
Yeah,
and Ox, by the way, your next read, because I know you're a reader, Pen. I know you're a reader. This is my next read.
The Color of Law.
What's it about? The Color of Law. What's it about?
I'm about to grab that.
History of how our government segregated America.
Yeah, you know what? That's crazy too. Because my sons earlier today they were talking to me about something, and somehow we got into talking about history and like just history books not always being accurate. We got to talking about Christopher Columbus, and then I'd start talking to them about Leopold and what he did in the Congo. And they were like, "No, that's not. Nobody would do that." I'm like, "What?" So I started showing them pictures and stuff, and they were like, seeing pictures with kids getting there, like with their, I was cutting people's arms and hands off and stuff. And that was, it's always good. I always tell people, man, we gotta start talking to our kids about real stuff and teaching. I believe in teaching my kids everything I wish my pops would have taught me. You know what I'm saying? So, that's a cool book. I'm gonna have to grab that.
That's interesting. I'm reading up the summary of it. That sounds very interesting. There was like I grew up in a lot of places where there was a great deal of economic segregation, not necessarily racial segregation, but often economic segregation ends up becoming racial segregation if you really think about the socioeconomic brackets. And when I finally got enough money saved up throughout working through high school to actually buy a place, I bought a place in Toronto's first. It was like a blended house. They called it a blended community where there was an equal proportion of owned houses and rented houses. And they said that it was important for people to sort of connect. Because like you think about, where do you really connect with people? Coffee stores, coffee shops, grocery stores. If you have these bougie gated communities, everyone just rich together. And then you have the poor people all together. So it's very important that communities like this exist where people can sort of be, together.
Yeah, that's a dope concept. But when you get people that are in a different tax bracket, a lot of times they don't want to live around people that aren't in the same tax bracket as them.
Right. Well, I don't think you're going to convince like billionaires. I don't think you're going to convince Elon Musk and billionaires to live next to me. But I think like this was like upper middle and lower middle or lower income. So I remember, and I really didn't understand how people felt like about stuff like this until I was running a dog walking company here throughout 2006 to about 2020 before the pandemic. And there was this client that we had who was super wealthy, and she was very, very mad one day. I was like, "Why are you mad?" And she's like, "They're creating government housing close to our house." And as a kid who grew up in government housing, I'm like, "That's dope."
Keep talking, Pen.
Oh shoot, Carter rolled his ankle there.
He'd be all right.
Yeah, I'm sure.
What up, Tex?
Salute. What's going on, fellas? Let me know if my mic is good. My mic is good.
Your mic's dope.
All right. What's the word, fellas? Salute. What's going on? Mr. Jermaine, what's going on, sir? What's going on, big dog?
In the house.
What's going on, my man? Penn, what's going on? Salute. Ox, what's the word, my man?
Drew, you know
what's
me,
the word,
man.
Chat. Oh man, I'm gonna say this. I saw your reaction to Carter Bryant, chill. Right, I'm with y'all. I am with you. I am with y'all. This, I was talking. I think. Ox, we was talking about it earlier. I think San Antonio has the opportunity to be a top 3 seed in the West. Yeah,
This year.
Top
year.
3.
Top 3.
If Wemby, if that's gonna be based on Wemby, I think.
Yeah, I think it. So, I think we're seeing, and I have a little theory about this, and you guys let me know what you guys thinking about. I'm very curious. I think that Victor is at the stage of his career where it's still the experimental stage, right? I think he understands. I think he has a good idea, being a fan of basketball, the history of basketball, understanding where I think he knows where his go-to spots is gonna end up being in the future. I think, in my opinion, I think he knows I'm taller than everybody. I can turn around and shoot a free throw line and get 50 whenever I feel like it. I like the fact that they're allowing him to be creative, right, and allowing him to explore, so that he has so many tools in his game. But when it's time to like really start winning, this is gonna be pure dominance. You're gonna have 2 guys that can get him the ball, great IQ, Stephon Castle, Dylan Harper, 2 guys that are very smart, strong, and big guards that are great point of attack defenders, understand spacing, and with Chris Paul helping Stephon Castle, learn the game with pick and roll, the manipulation that they're both going to have with him is going to be insane. On top of that, using De'Aaron Fox, you can use him as a scorer, you can use him as a flex piece to get another scorer, because the defense is going to be there. Carter Bryant, oh my God. I'm be honest with you, Chill. I think he got to start just off the defense. Like, I don't care. Like, I've seen enough. Sohan, you're out of here, my boy. Respectfully, Sochan, you're out of here.
Or Vassell, one of them 2 dudes got to come off the floor. Either Vassell or Sochan, one of y'all dudes got to come off the floor.
I think it's perfectly okay to slow play this. I mean, I'm a huge Carter fan. I'm not pushing for him to start or anything like that. Look at that defense, bro. God damn. Damn. Like, you realize how much easier this becomes when Wemby's back there? Everything he does is just going to amplify because of Wemby.
Let's go. We running.
Let's go.
Let's go. We running.
The ability to play the gaps, you know what I mean? And these guys are smart. You know what I mean? Have like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the ability they're going to be. I mean, at this point in the game, I don't know if you guys heard it, but most NBA teams are playing some form of a zone. There's not really man-to-man offenses like that. Travel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I agree with you guys. Obviously, Carter's Bryant, he's definitely going to need, experience, things of that nature. But that motor and defensive instincts,
yeah,
nah, you can't. You gotta give him minutes and just let him go through the process. I'm curious, real quick. Did you guys get a chance to see some of the Utah games? And what was your impressions with Ace and specifically Bryce Sensabaugh?
I ain't even thinking about him more than I'm watching Filipowski. He a lot better than what I thought he was. Filipowski is a lot better than what I thought he was. I didn't know he was that good around the rim. I didn't know he was that good one-on-one. He's a lot better than what I thought he was. I've been paying more attention to him in the summer league than anybody. Good shot, yo. Good shot. Yes, that's who I've been paying more attention to. I see the progression with Ace in terms of where they could use him at. I see the progression of where they could use him at, but I think that Filipowski is the guy that I'm paying the most attention to.
Yeah. Does Filipowski because I don't know if you remember Keith Van Horn coming into the NBA. Do you think he's better than Keith Van Horn at this stage of his, like, do you think think Keith was already on there? Okay. Okay.
Did I hear y'all talking about my man Filipowski?
Yeah, Phil. Yeah. I was asking about the Utah. Like, what was you guys' thoughts on Utah? Ace Bailey, Bryce Sensabaugh. I like that Bryce Sensabaugh lost so much weight, and I'm curious to see like what how Utah kind of uses him because he's a 3-level scorer, and I think he has a lot of opportunity. He just don't get enough ticks. So I'm just curious, what was your thoughts on Utah? But Chill started talking about Filipowski. You know what I mean? So like, what's your thoughts about Filipowski? Like you rocking with Filipowski?
I was with Filipowski last year.
Fox was the one who turned me on to him, but I've been watching him more this summer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not.
Y'all remember that game against the Mavericks? That's when I got turned on to Filipowski.
I'm just not.
No way.
I'm just not a huge fan of the Utah guys.
I don't care if he made that. It's just a simple. I don't know. It's that's the game.
Well, they closing the gap. It was the 20-point game. Now it's 14. So they're making a little comeback here against the second unit.
Power chats though, Ox. We do.
What you say, too?
We got a couple power chats.
Okay, let me check them out real quick.
Okay.
Power chats from 209 Nate. 209 Nate. I'm sorry, 206 Nate. Thoughts on Angel and Camilla cooking the MVP today?
Pass.
Oh, damn.
Punch it on him. Punch it on him. Don't let him on top. Punch it on him.
Head top.
Come on, cool. I don't care
Punch it on him.
Yo,
let's go.
On him, yo.
Let's go.
I like that. I like that, baby.
I like that.
Context matters. Just want to let you know your mic is really clipping.
Oh, it's
do
clipping?
that.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, it's clipping real loud. Yeah.
That's a foul. He got hit on the elbow.
Come on, baby.
I see that. He got hit on that elbow.
Shit, man.
Throw him through the bucket, yo.
Put him in the rim.
My fault.
Yeah, so I got that one. Hey, shout out to the young girls the youngsters showing out. Angel, Camilla, way to get down today.
Mm-hmm.
The next one from Wimby's Castle. Carter Bryant is him, a mix of Bruce Bowen and Sean Elliott in his game.
I don't see that.
Regardless if you see it or not, that's a compliment.
That is a compliment, though. You got to get him on you got to get minutes to him.
It was definitely two of my favorite players, but I don't. The thing with Bruce is, I think he was dirty as hell. Personally, I really do.
Facts.
Like, I don't like that. When he like Vince, one of the nicest guys you ever seen in the NBA. He was ready to box him when he stepped under his foot for the second time.
Michael Finley? Michael Finley is one of the class acts of the league. He's ready to swing on him.
He was about to
He's ready to swing on him.
Yeah.
Yes.
I really used to like Mike Finley's game. Mike Finley was.
Oh my God!
It's really good, really a good basketball player.
Smooth.
Come on, knock that down. Come on.
Nope.
So, quick question, Penn. Because you said that you didn't like the Utah guys. I'm very curious. What do you guys think about Isaiah Collier? Do you think that he kind of stuck?
Good cut.
Yes.
Good cut. Oh, you gotta go dunk the basketball.
They just draft all the guys that I'm not super high on. Like among the guys that they have drafted, who I am high on, Taylor Hendricks is one guy I was high on. They did draft him, so that's one guy. And then the other guy that I was okay with Ace. I'm cool with it, but I wasn't a big Keontae George guy. I just didn't see it. He's been better than I thought he would be.
Tough.
And I like Bryce Sensabaugh. I like Bryce Sensabaugh. I just personally, I'm not for this, put a whole bunch of young guys and try to build that way mentality. I like what they've sort of started to do in Charlotte, where they try to put some sensible basketball players together, trying to win some basketball games that way. So I love what they're doing in Washington. For real.
Yeah, Washington too.
Washington is like dope to me. Like they're building chemistry. I just believe this. Like, look, I mentioned earlier, I ran a dog walking company, right? One of the things we used to do with young puppies, when they were 3 months old, is we would find like a really great model dog for them. Like a dog is very well behaved and they can walk with that dog and sort of learn what it means to be a dog. And I'm not comparing people to dogs, but it's not that far off. You need a model. You need somebody to teach you the ropes of how to, be a professional athlete. That's why I look at someone like Garrett Temple in Toronto, or I look at Marcus Smart, dudes like that in Washington. They're showing these guys, this is what we do on an off day. This is when we get to sleep. This is, the diet, nutrition, etc. So, you just, you have a lot of young, impressionable people coming in, like, Trey Johnson and all those guys. You want them to learn from Chris Middleton.
100%.
He can be like, and it's different. People say like, oh, well, you're coaches for a reason, right? It's very, very different when it's coming from your teammate.
100%.
You know,
they set the tone. They set the tone.
Absolutely.
And then from there, habits are built through your star player. If your star player has great habits, it definitely disperses. I mean, we've seen it. Case in point, with OKC, the Thunder, right? I mean, even the G League team is doing the towel thing. They're doing whoever is the shining star. He still incorporates the whole team. You know what I'm saying? So these are certain things. But also, just to counter that point real quick, I want you to take into consideration that not all teams are competing for championships. You already understand that. In the business of basketball, not all teams they don't care about building chemistry and camaraderie, or you know what I mean? Setting certain standards.
Tell their fans that context. That's the problem. Their fans don't think that though. That's the problem. Their fans don't think that.
Right. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me fix my mic real quick, because I got the click in my fault. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a Utah Jazz fan right now, under the illusion that your team is aiming for championships after the moves they've made, you need to link up with a therapist, a mental asylum, or something. You need a reality check. Like, there's no way that you looking at the Utah Jazz as anything but the 15th best team in the Western Conference right now. They're clearly tanking. But in the context of the tanking, can we get some grown-ups in the room?
Please. We've got a bunch of kids swinging from the ceiling fan. That's what we got.
Yeah, I mean, look at Houston as a great model. They brought in Dylan Brooks. They brought in Fred VanVleet. Not superstars, but just veterans, guys who got it out of the mud, guys who weren't super hyped. They weren't lottery picks, but they can model good behavior for you. So could Steven Adams, right? Who was a lottery pick, but all guys who are solid role players, solid professionals, solid people. And, boom, you see a development. So it's not that complicated. It's the same thing that happened with the Detroit Pistons last year. And it's the same thing that's probably going to happen in a couple of years for the Washington Wizards, right? When you start seeing guys like Keyshawn George and Alex Sarr and those dudes move, towards winning basketball.
They trying to come back, y'all.
Okay.
Just so we clear, Ox, Cooper Flagg got half their points. I just want to put that out there.
He's carrying. This is a carry job if I've ever seen one.
That's cash right there. Yep.
Okay.
Good shot.
Dominican Republic, stand up.
Nope.
That's good D right there. Hit him with moves and he stayed in front.
Let's go. We running.
Get running.
Oh.
There you go.
Nice job, y'all.
There you go.
I know they're not going to bring back Dylan Harper and Carter Bryant, but I would. Just to give them that closeout, protect the lead experience. Oh, Dylan's on the court.
With the ball right there.
What am I saying?
That's him with the ball right there.
Blind as hell. Okay.
Yeah, that's him with the ball. No, good defense. Good defense. That's us. Yep.
Yeah, all right, kid. You all right, kid? Let's go.
Facts. Tumani owns you. Said 31 points on 10 for 20. Talk about efficiency now. Thank you. Okay.
Throw the ball to the rim. Oh, you missed them.
Good.
Good
stop
that down.
Good pass.
Missed them.
Terrible shot. Good.
He had him pinned right there at the bottom of the nail. He had him pinned right at the bottom of the nail. Lead him. The basket was wide open because those guys on the wings was guarding at the long ball line. Throw the ball over his head. That was a bucket for Cooper Flagg.
Well, also an underrated tried it.
Oh,
that's kind of an underrated thing about. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I said it's kind of an underrated thing about being a small player, right? Your angles to the passes,
see.
Your vision, you can't even see it, man. You get a dude like Cooper Flagg or Carter Bryant in your face, your entire you don't see nothing else but them.
Yeah, he's really small.
So that's why, to me, you got to be like TJ Ford quick to make it when you're that small. I've seen a lot of dogs who were 5'7", 5'8", 5'9" in collegiate basketball. Marquise Noel, Kansas State. I don't know if you've seen him play, Ox. He's damn good at basketball. If he showed up to your gym, you want that dude on your team. But in the NBA, 5'7" is 5'7". You just can't get space.
Yeah.
Someone saying he's 5'5". He's not 5'5".
Yeah, shout out to Mr. New York, man. He's a hooper, man. Marquise Noel, yeah, he's tough. He's super tough. I love his pace too, man. I love his pace. Is it still clipping? Am I good? I'm good money?
No, you good. You good.
All right.
Turnover. Ooh.
So I have a quick question, fellas. One more thing for the Spurs. Do you think that they keep De'Aaron Fox, or do you think this is a piece that they're going to eventually have to move over? I know Ox says that got to keep Foxy because he's still Foxy and he's still good. So what do you guys think?
I said trade Fox for
trade.
He likes Foxy in Minnesota. And no limit Nolly. You said you seen him at Dykeman. Did you see him at Dykeman with the hype man talking that how she only deal with businessmen? You seen him there?
Or what did you say?
just wondering, because I remember Black Rob told me I met her uptown on Dykeman, the hype man, talking that how she only dealt with businessmen.
Come on, talk chill.
Remember that? I remember that. I remember Black Rob told me that.
Yes, sir. R.I.P. man. R.I.P. I actually like that move for Minnesota. Get Foxy to Minnesota. Get Foxy there.
Yeah.
Ox buckets like that drive me crazy. Like a dude just walking down the lane on a big guy and scoring on him. Oh, that shit makes me nuts. Oh man. And I don't expect you to stop everybody. Okay.
They still got Keldon that too. That's right.
Right.
Yeah, they got Keldon.
They got HB as well, Harrison Barnes.
Yeah, San Antonio about to be good, Joe.
I'm telling y'all, listen.
I'm not saying top 3. I think that's crazy.
Potential. I'm just saying potentially, fellas.
That was a good one, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I just love the way that I think, man, Dylan Harper, to me, man, I'm seeing a multi-talented. He got strong base. Same thing with K. The patience and the poise that I see from Dylan Harper reminds me of the same patience and poise that I saw from Cade. So I think he's going to be a starting point guard sooner than later. Sooner.
We can see that
for sure.
I just
chill. What y'all seen?
Yes, sir.
Now go ahead. I'm trying to get your opinion on the game.
I just think that what Dylan Harper is going to be, San Antonio already has that in Fox. That's what I think.
It's a different pace, though, Chill. It's a different pace. It's a different.
Do you think that when you watch Foxy and you watch Harper, do you see a better athlete in Dylan Harper?
No,
because I don't.
No.
Do you see a better finisher at the rim? Because I don't.
Yes.
I think he could be.
He could be. And he's also 6'5", 6'6".
Yes,
so that
could be.
Like, Chill, think about it this way: you could possibly pair Dylan Harper with Steph Castle and Carter Bryant, 1, 2, 3 going forward, right? I'm not saying now because De'Aaron Fox hell of a player right now and Devin Vassell hell of a player. So give those two some time to grow into that, right? But I'm saying 3 years down the line, if those guys all work out, can you imagine the size of that team? That's huge. That's two backcourt players with a 7-foot wingspan, super long arms. I think Dylan Harper has 6'11" wingspan, and you know, if one of Harper or Steph Castle can shoot, ideally both, but if one of them can shoot, it's lights out. It's curtains. This team is impossible.
Real quick, before we go to Penn's point, Penn, I'm in the quarterback stage where, like, when a quarterback is sitting behind another quarterback, like after year 3, by year 4, like we got to find out what we got. Like we can't keep
the Aaron Rodgers thing, right? The Aaron Rodgers thing.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like what we doing here? Like this dude been here for 3 years. What we doing?
Yeah, but you don't have to rush the process, you know. Like,
I'm not.
Obviously, like, you know, better sooner than later. And I do think Wemby is ready to go and make a deep playoff run right now. But, you know, learn something about yourself. Don't leverage the future, whatever, and don't get panicky and try to sell De'Aaron Fox right now, because I guarantee you he's gonna be worth a hell of a lot more if you make the playoffs next year, make a deep run, and he's a good player for you.
Bingo.
At which point you may not want to trade him at all. Right. You know, I don't like people acting like De'Aaron Fox chopped liver. It's like the people have.
That's my issue right there.
Yeah,
fellas, I don't think
the year, right?
Of course not, right? But I don't think his value has diminished. I think the Sacramento thing kind of put, you know, just a damper on how people perceive him. I don't think it's negative life. I think it's more so of just like, out of sight, out of mind. You know what I mean? Sacramento didn't make any noise. He went to San Antonio. San Antonio kind of fell out of the playoff thing. You know what I'm saying? But I think when we see him again, we're going to hear those talks again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. I don't understand why the Sacramento situation is being held against him.
Yeah. Well, all right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
It was a good game. Check y'all next time. I don't know which game we're doing next. I'm sure Ron will let us know on Monday. But
yes, sir.
All right, chill. Pin,
Peace.
text.
Yes,
Catch
sir.
y'all soon.
Salute, fellas. Salute.
Good.
Appreciate y'all.
Hold on. Let me get a couple more seconds of this.
Yes, sir. What's the word? What's the word, chat? What's the word, chat? Y'all know the vibes, man. We in the building, man.
Come on, hurry up.
Sacramento and Brooklyn coming soon to you, my boy. That collab's coming soon. You know the vibes, man. I'm about to be on the West Coast, man.
You pulling up?
Yeah, man. You know the vibes, man. You know the vibes, man. I'm about to get out there, man. I'm gonna get out there.
Hell yeah. Well, all right, I'm gonna holler at you, text. All right, everybody. Appreciate y'all.
Salute.
See y'all on Monday on the panel.
Y'all know the vibes.